Hello guys, this is James Javier Barbour, figurative painter and sculptor, founder and principal instructor of the Decorous Atelier of Figurative Art. Here in my studio, just showing off the results of attempting to stretch Stonehenge Oil Paper by Legion Paper Company over stretcher bars. So I heard about this through Michael over at Legion, and thank you for the heads up on this idea. And also, he heard about it through Stephen Bauman, figurative painter and just a tremendous artist, who was, telling him about how you could perhaps stretch Stonehenge oil paper over stretcher bars, usually meant for linen or canvas, like cotton duck canvas. And in much the same way, pretty similar, I was able to stretch it. I used basically canvas pliers like these, and I used a staple gun. I used T50 staples. I used a water bottle filled with purified water and some paper towels, and basically stretched it much in the same similar way that you would stretch canvas. Pretty easy, just stretching and stapling each corner opposite to one another, spacing it apart evenly, about an inch on this little small stretcher bar from one another with the staples. If it was a larger canvas, I would have stapled it perhaps 4 fingers apart, but in this case, since it was a smaller surface, I didn't feel the need to do that. I felt like it would be more prudent to staple it maybe an inch apart instead, and that would be more safe. As far as like differences, I didn't notice too many differences. I mean, the canvas was able to stretch the paper because the paper has cotton within it. So in many ways, it's a similar idea. The dampening of the paper definitely helped not to rip the paper as I was stretching it. It dries off pretty quickly. It wasn't overly damped, but it did help in helping to stretch over the stretcher bar. And then one big difference was like how you end up finishing off the corners. You have to kind of trim it off much like you would, let's say, a present that you're gift wrapping over like a box or something. And then I trimmed it off with a little bit with the X-Acto blade, and I would add a little finishing touch of a little Elmer's glue or something adhesive wise to the ends of the corners so that it stays more firmly in place. But aside from that, it's pretty nice and tight like a drum, beautifully stretched. So this is it. Hope you enjoyed it.